Co. Today I am just talking about why Brewja. Like, why am I here? What am I doing? What is the business? All of those things and more. To give you a little bit of history, it actually didn't start off as Brewja Co. It was actually Esperanza Art Music. And I ended up changing it because, well, I added coffee. That was the first thing. But the second thing was, and I've mentioned this in my channel before, that it just wasn't sticking. And for obvious reasons, like as unfortunate as it is, people weren't remembering my name and people were kind of confused as why music, where is the music? And I wasn't quite ready to introduce the musical portion to Brewja Co yet, because I had this bigger vision of having a coffee shop that doubled as an art gallery and a music venue. It's still in the works, like that is definitely something that I still want to do, but it all takes time and effort. So I am still like in the middle stage where I have an art gallery and I'm working on the coffee shop portion now. But I digress. We can talk about that another time. But with Brewja Co, I had this vision for a very long time. I think I officially had like determined that this was the pathway that I was going to go. And back in 2017, I was working. Prior to that, I had about 7 failed business attempts before. Yes, 7. Yeah. It was just, obviously there was a lot of learning to be done before I got to this point. So people always ask me, why are you at all these art shows with coffee? Why are you at these coffee events with your art? Like, whatever that may be, like, I usually get that question, like, that's really interesting. Why would you pick those things? And it all comes down to the fact that I love this. I love doing this. I love doing this every day. I love coming in and just painting. I love imagining and redefining things. I enjoy what I do, and I was not willing to ever give up those things. I was told so many times that I cannot be a musician, an artist, a business owner, and a content creator, and etc. by so many people. And at some point I had to realize those people are those people. I am me. I am Esperanza, and I am capable of redefining what it means to be an artist, what it means to be a coffee roaster, what it means to be an entrepreneur. And I am still committed to making it happen. I have not given up yet, and I don't think I ever will, actually. Like, let's put that out there. Are there days that are really hard? Yeah, of course there is, with anybody, right? But the reason I chose this is the simple fact. I love it. I love everything I do. I love everything that I put my mind to, and I believe in myself. It comes down to that. I believe in my mission. I believe in what I am capable of, and I believe that I can actually give this to other people. I want other people who have the similar problem or have been told that they can't be this, they can't be that, just being put in a box and not being allowed to be innovative and creative. For a while, I believed those people who told me that I can only be X, Y, and Z. I can only commit to these things. I can only do that. For a while. In my heart, in my soul, in like the deepest part of just every single little molecule and cell in my body was screaming at them. I don't want that for other people. I decided to keep pushing forward. And so, to me, when I ended up on the name Brewja Co, when I went from Esperanza Art Music to Brewja Co, everything started falling into place. Brewja, la bruja. What is a bruja? B-R-U-J-A is a witch. B-R-E-W-J-A is a witch that likes coffee. And I picked this label not just because of my spirituality, not just because It is a part of my culture. To me, Brewja, the label means to go against the grind. I won't speak for all cultures, but at least the ones I've read about, which was always a bad thing. Why was that? I mean, the obvious is that it just wasn't Christian, it wasn't Catholic, it wasn't those things, right? And which has got a bad rep, basically. Brewja meant something more than just being a witch and just practicing witchcraft. I always tell people I'm a baby witch. I don't know too much, but I know for a fact that Brewjas played a huge role in my life. I know that Brewjas played a even bigger role in my community, and still to this day. So it is an homage to my culture, to my community, and to the people that I love, because I believe that being a Brewja means to defy the odds, to go above and beyond regardless of what people say. I think being a Brewja is a beautiful thing. And even though you don't practice those things, or you are a little scared of that, I know, I grew up Catholic. It meant liberation for me. And I truly believe that when we embrace ourselves to our inner core of our beings, that we are capable of doing anything. So Brewja is a combination of the old and the new. The old as in reclaiming my culture, reclaiming that name, reclaiming who I was supposed to be. While the brew is being able to accept and embrace and love the simple things. Because let's face it, coffee, I mean, it's anything but simple, but like when you think about it, it is almost like a ritual that you have every morning for our coffee drinkers, or for some of you, it's tea, or maybe it's not. Regardless, it is a ritual that happens every morning. For me, it definitely is. I grab my coffee grinder, grind up my coffee, listen to it, all sleepy like. I get my grinds, I put it in my French press, I boil my water, and while I'm boiling my water, I'm making food, and then I go pour my coffee. I serve it to myself, I take a moment, a deep breath, I feel gratitude, I drink my coffee, and I make sure to be away from my phone, from anything else, and just focus on that moment and how grateful I am for that moment. It's a ritual. And many of us do that, and we might not even call it a ritual. So for me, Brewja is about the simplicity of things, the love for things. It's like the new idea of how I perceive my life. For a long time, I was on go, 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 go. And I realized that we can slow down. We can take care of ourselves. So Brewja, why Brewja? That is why. It is beyond just a cute name. It's beyond just a pun. It means a lot to me. For me, it is about defining your own pathway. So that is why I picked Brewja. And the purpose of Brewja Co is more than just the artwork. It's more than just the coffee. I don't have coffee next to me because it's late at night. And it's more than just the cheese bit. Those are the three main components of Brewja Co. But the beautiful thing about those three components is that there is an overarching branch. What is art? Is it just paintings? Is it just sculptures? Is it sound art? Is music art, right? So I picked the word art to define all those creative things that I like to do. While, like, for example, like making food, that is art to me. Creating music, that is art to me. Playing music that is art to me. This painting is art to me. And I know it's true for so many creatives. Then we have the coffee. What is coffee? Do I believe that there is only one way of consuming coffee? No, I don't. I actually believe that you should do what you want and enjoy the things that you enjoy. If you love instant coffee, who am I to judge? I'm gonna judge a little, but at the end of the day, who am I to you, right? I want to be able to share different processes of making coffee, drinking coffee, how to enjoy coffee more. Because many of us use coffee as just go-go juice. The coffee is just the thing that makes you wake up and run on over to do the rest of the things that you're doing. What I want you to do, what I hope that I can inspire you to do, is take the time to really enjoy every single note and melody that happens within making coffee. The art of making coffee, right? Because I see coffee as an experience. As I mentioned, food being art. Then we have the chisme part, right? If you don't know what it means gossip in Spanish. But that said, I believe that chisme is not just gossip. It's actually the little conversations you have with friends, the conversations you have catching up with somebody. I see chisme as a way of sharing information, of being able to grow as a community, to be able to grow as people. I don't see it as just gossiping. When I say chisme, I'm not thinking of talking about so-and-so or like, this person did that, like, no, I am talking about like the chisme that happens that enables us to grow as people. So, what do I mean by that? The way I view chisme is the way I view as community building and community growing. I see chisme as a way to be able to bring people together, especially people who might have not interacted otherwise. And what ties all these three things together is that community. There is community in art making and music making and food making and etc. There is community in coffee culture. It was the thing that you drink at night when you were having chisme with Tia blah 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 or Theo blah blah blah, right? Now we can conceptualize it as just conversations, like face to face, like me to you. But we can also think of it in the digital landscape. We can think of it as having Twitch streams. We can think of it as blog content. It's video content. Chisme is beyond just the one-on-one conversations we have over coffee. It is when you come through my door, my studio door for an event, I want to make sure that I greet you and welcome you and let you know what's going on, so you don't feel left out. I want you to feel like you're at home, like another home. And for many of us, the coffee shop is our second home, right? We do things at home, right? Like we relax, we watch Netflix, we do those things. And then we go to work. For some of us, we go to work at an office. And sometimes when you need to get things done, you go to the coffee shop. And I think that is true for so many people, especially in American culture. And I mean, for a lot of different places. And what does that mean in the grand scheme of things? So, although I am all these things, and I think it is absolutely amazing, I am also just human. I am just a person that is striving for their own highest potential. I am going to make these things happen, and I want to inspire all of you too. I want us to defy labels that define us and attempt to muffle us. There is no definitives in our lives. And I hope to make all of you realize that a lot of people feel this way internally, but are unable to verbalize it. And that is the point of Brewja Co. To defy labels, to grow as creatives. The point of Brewja Co. is to go above and beyond your wildest dreams. It is to grow a community of people who want to defy labels, to innovate within their craft. It is the carefree and the joy that comes with creation, with the most fundamentally human things, which is art, and to me, food, like coffee, and chisme, communication. That is what Brewja Co. is. It's for those who are neither from here nor there, ni de aquí ni de allá. Hey, I forgot to mention, if you haven't, please subscribe. I would love to have you accompany me in this journey. I hope that we can grow together, and I'll see you soon. Bye!